Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a super effective way to organize your classes in Google Sheets so you can stay on top of everything and maybe even grab that for this semester. If you've ever felt like your to-do list was a jumbled mess or struggled to keep track of what's completed, what's coming up, or what still needs your attention, this tutorial is for you. By the end, your classes are going to be color-coded and streamlined, making it so much easier to manage your workload at a glance. Let's dive right in. Alright, we're starting off in Google Sheets. First things first, organization starts with clarity. If you have your classes listed out already, great. If not, quickly jot them down with the statuses you want to track, things like completed, upcoming, and pending. The goal here is to use color coding to visually separate these different statuses so you can tell what's what in just a second or two. Now, a really handy tip before we start sorting and coloring, let's make sure your headers never get lost as you scroll. That way, no matter how many classes or assignments you add, you'll always know what each column is for. So look up in the top left corner of your sheet and find that little gray bar. Sometimes it blends in, so don't worry if it takes a moment to spot it. When you click on it, you'll notice you can drag it. Go ahead and pull it right below the row one. What that does is freeze your header in place, so as you scroll through your list of classes, the header always stays stuck to the top like a post-it note. Super helpful, right? Next, let's get our data nice and filterable. This step means you can later sift and sort through your courses or assignments with just a click. All you have to do is look for the filter icon, usually up near the top, and turn it on. If you have several columns, the filter lets you quickly see, say, only your pending tasks or just your completed ones, which makes updating your progress a breeze. Alright, on to the fun part, adding those color codes. Imagine glancing at your sheet and instantly seeing green for completed, yellow for upcoming, and red for pending assignments. That's the magic of conditional formatting. First, select all the cells that you want this rule to apply to. You can do this by clicking and dragging your mouse across your data. We want our rules to catch every single status. With your data highlighted, head up to the Format menu and choose Conditional Formatting. This is where the real customization begins. Under Format Rules, pick Text Contains and type in Completed. Now assign a color that feels like Done to you. Green is a classic, but you can pick whatever feels right. Press Done, but don't leave just yet. We're going to add two more rules, one for upcoming and one for pending. Each time, pick Text Contains, fill in the word, and choose a distinct color. Maybe yellow or blue for upcoming, something that catches your eye and says, hey, keep an eye on this. And for pending, maybe a red or orange to signal that these tasks need action. Don't worry if you want to experiment here. A little color can really help your brain process what's going on, and you can always adjust the colors later if you change your mind. Once you've got your colors set and your rules added, press Done. Just like that, your spreadsheet is now a dynamic, organized hub that reflects your progress at a glance. If your list grows, no sweat. Just expand the conditional formatting range and the new items will light up automatically. And there you have it, you've just leveled up your class organization in Google Sheets. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you have any questions or tips of your own, drop them in the comments below. I read every one. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more easy tutorials to help you nail your schoolwork and beyond. Thanks for watching and good luck with your fourth season.